Hey guys, it is Nerdbone100 here today with my final verdict in Glitchfest video on Mario Kart 64. Basically, this video will first show off some of the game's more iconic glitches, and then we'll get to my final verdict of the game. So without further ado, let's begin. By the way, I'm not showing all the glitches, just the ones I know how to do. Anyway, Frappe Snowland. This one's probably the easiest of the bunch, and it saves the most time of the bunch. So basically, you go backwards onto this bridge, and then you turn your cart in such a way, and you drive into the snow without touching the road. See how I kind of hopped over the corner of the road? And just drive out of bounds. But make sure you pass the finish line. And do that for all 3 laps. Obviously, you can use a shroom to speed up the process like I do right here. But I was saving a shroom for lap 3 so I could set a new flap for myself. And I did. I set a 5 seconds and 54 100 seconds lap, like so. Not a new personal record time. I was playing it safe to show off the tutorial, but you can find a PR on my channel. Wario Stadium. Now this track is one of those marathon tracks. Laps take like 2 minutes, unless you use this glitch, which kind of I fail at, but you know, it's still worth saving the time. There is a second part you can do, although I don't know how to do it, so. You can see I sped up the clip here so you guys don't have to suffer through watching it. Yeah. It's pretty simple, pretty helpful. Yeah. I don't know why it continues here. Oh, I know why it continues here. I set a flap here as well. Okay. I was trying to remember why I left this part in the video. Anyway, there's a new flap for you, 44 seconds. Which is way better than 2 minutes, or whatever it takes. Royal Raceway. For some reason I have the staff ghost on here, but whatever. This shortcut is pretty straightforward as long as you know how to align for it. I'm not going to have a tutorial on how to do it. You can go look one up for yourself. But basically, you shroom off the course onto a certain edge of a polygon that is, I guess I do show you. So there's a kind of a line in the dirt right there that you have to shroom at. And if you fall off there, you'll respawn here. And obviously, look at the course ghost. I'm way ahead of him. Or her, because it's Peach. And I sped it up here to get through the end of the video, obviously. So that glitch is pretty useful. And next we have Yoshi Valley. This one is really interesting. So you have to shroom off to the edge here, right? But you must land on this black line that I hit and bounce left of it. The left bounce is just kind of what will happen if you hit the black line. But you have to hit that black line. And you can do it again, like I do here. But you saw I got a 9-second lap on Yoshi Valley, and this track is very difficult. Now, there's a Steam message now. And, I almost got it. That would have been a new PR for me, but didn't get it. So, whatever. And then there's the most iconic of them all, Rainbow Road. This shortcut is amazing. You literally just, it's that simple. Guys, that shortcut's too easy. I found that before I went on the internet and looked up shortcuts in Mario Kart 6. It was that easy to find. I looked off the edge. I'm like, I wonder if I can make it down there. And what do you know? So, I'm doing terrible. My driving is terrible here, but that's not what this is about. So there you go. More Steam messages. Stop messaging me. So, what is my final verdict on Mario Kart 64? There are some things to consider here, guys. This game is really, really fantastic. Just simply for the multiplayer. Guys, Nintendo 64 really popularized 4-player multiplayer. And that was just set the standard for years to come. And there is nothing more fun for me than getting together with some of my friends who are good at Mario Kart or bad at Mario Kart, and just playing this game. It simply does not get more fun. This is the most fun multiplayer game that exists, and in my opinion, all the great multiplayer games I've played, well, 2 of them, my 2 favorite multiplayer games 3 of them, sorry. Super Smash Bros. 64 was great, this game is great, and GoldenEye 07 was great. They're all fun to play with friends. They're all a blast. We always have so much fun playing this. This game is great. Time trials, a little funky because of those shortcuts. The bots in this game aren't completely broken like they are in Super Mario Kart, and they put up a challenge, but you can still win against them. The tracks in this game are excellent. I mean, Nintendo did a great job taking advantage of the technology that they had available to them, and the 3D graphics in this game are excellent for 1996. You have to keep that in mind. The game does not look good by today's standards, but this game came out in 96, so I'll cut it some slack for its age. But honestly, guys, this game will live forever. This game will never die. This game will always have a place in my heart and will always be around, and I will always play this game with my friends. And I'll definitely introduce this game to my kids if I ever have any. And, you know, this game is just going to be iconic for generations to come. It was just one of those games that made Nintendo really, really shine. So, final verdict, I honestly want to give this game like a 9.5 out of 10 because, well, it isn't perfect. But it's so fun. You can just pick up and play it. You don't have to be any good at it to stand a chance. And, you know, the items are fun. The Boo item's great. And, you know, the game's quirky, and I love it when a game has quirks. So, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed the series so far. There's plenty more reviews coming in the future of not only Mario Kart, but I'll probably do other stuff too, because I'm really enjoying this. But yeah, Mario Kart 64 is super fun. If only it had online play, that's what would make it perfect. But anyway, stay tuned, everyone. There's a lot more where that came from. I'll be back tomorrow with more reviews. Haven't decided which Mario Kart game yet, but it'll be one of them. Stay tuned, everybody, and have a good evening.